Hi guys, and welcome to my fitness vlog and welcome to Sunday post run. So first run with my running partner for yet a while, and we ran at the fort because she asked if we could run at the fort because I think she wanted a bit of scenery because she's not been down here in ages, and I said yes, of course. So we did 4k instead of the usual 5 that we did because I was just like, I just can't I can't face a 5k. So yeah, we did 4k and we didn't stop, and I think it was because we had like a slower pace, which obviously I need to try it and get myself to do a slower pace so then I don't stop when I'm running, rather than what I have now when I'm running by myself and I'm unregulated. So I run too fast, knacking myself out, and then walk. So I need to figure out what that pace is where I can just keep running rather than keep stopping. So yeah. But anyway, my parents are home now. They actually got home safely, which is good. So that's that. So hopefully now I can get back to my regular routine. I really wasn't happy with my weigh-in basically today, but in the last video you would have seen is when I did it. So I gained nearly 4 pounds over a week. So yeah, I'm hoping that going back into exercise, and I mean, my routine's going to be very screwed because where Bubs isn't going to be at nursery now anymore. So it's me trying to get things in that we can both do. So I probably won't be able to do any of my weights or my stretches at home because obviously I need to be with him. So yeah, we just have to figure out how this is going to work. And to be honest, it probably won't be something we'll get settled into until we're back from Italy in November. So yeah, just have to see how it goes. But anyway, need to head home because I'm very sweaty and I need a shower. But yeah, my time today was 30 minutes 13 for 4 kilometers. So it just shows that, yeah, even though like I normally get a shorter time for the amount or for the distance, is probably because I run faster and then I do walk. But today it was just a much slower pace, but it meant I could run the entire way. So anyway, need to get going because yes, I'm very sweaty. So hopefully I'll see you Tuesday, give you an update on how med life is going. Hi guys, welcome to Tuesday post run, or I should say walk. I think I probably ran about 1 kilometre today, and then the rest of the 4 kilometres I just walked because I don't know what's wrong with me today, but I am just so tired. Like, not even just the sort of like, oh, you struggle to wake up sort of thing. Like physically my body just lacks any form of energy at all. Like my legs just did not want to move at all. Like I even struggled to walk, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna like fob off completely. I'm just gonna walk the rest of the way. So yeah, I just feel really lethargic. I don't know if it's like, I mean, like Bubs did wake us up at like 1 o'clock this morning because he had like a pain in his foot. So there was that. So I had disturbed sleep, but like I said, it doesn't feel like just that sort of tired. I think as well, my brain's been racing at like 1,000 miles an hour lately because obviously trying to get his, like, figuring out what we're doing with his home education. Can't even talk. Yeah, trying to figure out what we're doing with his home education and how it's going to work, and also trying to sort of stuff out for his birthday, going to Italy, and yeah, it's all just everything on top of one another. Also probably the fact that now we're back into a routine and my diet is going back to normal, so all the sugar and stuff that I had been eating before is kind of, I think, leaving my system. So that's probably another thing. And yeah, I don't know what else it could be, to be honest. I'm also quite ill actually, so like I'm quite bunged up. So yeah, that probably has something to do with it as well. So I can't really talk about times because I think it was like 45 minutes nearly for my run. It was atrocious. But at least I don't have the pressure of having to get back to see my son off to nursery, because obviously he has no nursery now. Yesterday was a nice chilled day. We basically, what did we do? We just went for a meet-up with some home med friends to discuss things going forward, like meetups that we can do, projects that we can do together and stuff. So it was a really nice meet up. Today we're meeting up with them again, but not till later in the day. So I've got to think of things to do before lunch. So I think I might get him to just start doing a few of his booklets, like his handwriting and his maths and stuff. So I think that's what the plan will be for today. But yeah, other than that, there's nothing else to really report on. My ankle's still really hurting. Obviously I still need to book for my smear before I go to Italy. So yeah, so I might not do it this week. It might have to be next week that I do it. but I'll have to see. But anyway, I'm gonna head back because I'm really hungry. I think as well that's not helping. I think my blood sugar levels are probably just up. Yeah, I need to go home and have breakfast and a shower, because it feels really cool in the shade, but as soon as you go into the sun, even though it's very hazy, it's quite muggy. So I think, again, that's not helping the fact that it's muggy. Even though there's a slight chill in the air, it's still very muggy. But anyway, I need to head off, so I will most likely speak to you Thursday, hopefully after a more successful run. Hi guys, welcome to Thursday. So you join me post walk. I didn't run because this morning I woke up feeling incredibly deflated, incredibly demotivated, just very down this morning. I think like the last few days with Bubs being at home with us home educating him, like the first 2 days he was fine, like Monday, Tuesday he was fine. Yesterday he was an absolute nightmare, and it just really took it out of me. So one, feeling like a failure. Two, wondering if I can keep doing this. I mean, it's only been 3 days, but still, it's absolutely knackering. And yeah, I'm just mentally just overloaded at the moment. So this morning I woke up and I was having like so many twinges in my ankle. Like my ankle was like on fire this morning. And yeah, and like I said, I just felt so tired. Like I feel even more tired than I did on Tuesday. So I was like, well, I definitely don't want to run up. I was literally sat there in tears this morning in like my running gear, feeling like I don't want to go, and also thinking that like I just want to give up pole as well, because I've come to the conclusion that I just have no upper body strength. No matter what I do, like I just have none. There's nothing there. Like I had it last time, like 12 years ago, whenever it was I last did pole. I didn't have upper body strength then, no matter how much I did of the like pole. I just never had the upper body strength. It's why I can't do handstands. I can't do any sort of like anything that involves me using my arms. I just have nothing. There's just nothing there, no matter how hard I try. Like I don't know if it's like I'd have to just do like really intense weight training or something in order to actually even get somewhere, which obviously I can't afford both sort of like a gym membership and pole. Yeah, it's just one of those things. And I think like I've been feeling really sort of self-conscious the last few lessons, in terms of, because I really can't do anything. I think my back has been getting worse, not necessarily in classes, but because I've not had the time to do the exercises and not my stretches at home with Bubs being around, my back, like I can't stand up for much longer, like for more than a few minutes without my back absolutely killing. So like one thing I'm really anxious about that, in terms of, will the operation help with my back? Also, yeah, it's just the whole thing of, am I just sort of just tempting fate by keep going to pole when my back is still really bad? So yeah, I mean, I've only got what, today, next week, and like the week after. I think I have 3 weeks left of the month. I've already paid for it before we go away to Italy anyway, and then after that, when we're back, it will be like, I don't know how long it will be before I actually go in for my operation. So I've been trying, like I've literally been talking myself out of doing pole this morning. I'm also in that frame of mind as well of like none of my evenings at the moment are sort of just me relaxing. I'm either streaming or I'm having to edit videos to try and get them done for when we're in Italy, because I'm not gonna, like, because my laptop's so crap, I can't really edit very well on it. So yeah, I'm feeling like I need Thursday night either to just chill out, like for myself, or to actually use it for more editing. There's nothing that I can see as a positive at the moment, and I keep going back to the whole thing. I don't really feel like anyone really wants me in the class. Like I said, with those mean girls. I mean, the last class I went to was quite good, because where they've moved it from being just intermediate, they've actually let more people that are able to just go upside down and not much else. So they've let those guys in. So at least they drown the mean girls out, but it's still a lot of people in that class that are just amazing, and and yeah, it just makes me feel really out of place. And yeah, I don't know if it's just like the time of the month for me that's making me feel like this. I definitely think it's a time of the month thing. But yeah, I just don't know if I see it as practical. And it's stupid because I feel like I'm letting my teacher down. Because like I said, because she's amazing and she's always been amazing. Although I do feel like she's been incredibly disappointed with me in the last few weeks where I've not been. Or where I've gone and then the next class I've missed, or I've missed the next 2 classes or whatever. So I feel she feels a bit like sort of disappointed in me. So yeah, anyway, I didn't feel like running. So I decided to walk instead. And I'm so glad I did. Because it's been absolutely stunning here this morning. It was like really thick fog. I had to drive really slowly because it was like I've never seen it so thick. So I drove really slowly to get here because it's kind of like, because there's cars always parked on one side of the road, so you have to be careful that you don't like sort of have a head-on collision with anyone. So but yeah, I got here and I got some really I'm hoping they come out, because a lot of the time they look like they're out of focus, but I don't know if that's just because there's so much fog. So I took a load of photos, so I'm hoping they've come out okay. But yeah, it was absolutely stunning walking along here this morning. It's why I love this time of year, because like it's muggy now, so it's going to be a really, really hot day today. But yeah, it was absolutely stunning with the fog this morning. It's why I love running here, and I'm glad I took the time out to walk and just to get fresh air. Like as soon as I got in the car, like and opened the windows and started driving, I felt instantly better just having that cold air on my face. So yeah, it's done me good to get out, because I think, yeah, the last few days has been a bit much. What else? Yes, so today, go to try and take Bubs rock climbing. He keeps saying I don't want to do it, but it's specifically for home-ed kids, this group. So I'm hoping that they are good with kids, for one thing, and that they will actually help him in terms of with his confidence and stuff, and that he'll actually enjoy it. I have a feeling we're supposed to be going with a home-ed friend, but she's said about the fact that her son wants to go to a meetup that's happening locally. I have a feeling she's going to turn around and say they're staying at that meetup and they're not going to come rock climbing. So yeah, I have a feeling it's just going to be me and Bubs. So it might be difficult. I think it would be easier if his friend was going, but yeah, I don't have hopes. I don't have high hopes for them going. I don't think they're going to go. So we'll just see. But and then we've also got, I'm having to drive a bit away. I've driven there before, but not for a while, so I get quite anxious when I'm driving like unfamiliar places. But yeah, we're going there. We're going to a local museum tomorrow because they're doing a Stone Age event for young kids. So hopefully that'll be fun for him. It's like a 2-hour, I think it's a 2-hour session. And then they break for lunch, and then they're saying about going to the park that's nearby for the rest of the day. So might do that. But anyway, need to head back. I probably won't be having my shower when I get in because our plumber's coming to sort out our bath, because obviously it's still leaking, which is a pain in the ass. But yeah, other than that, it's just going to be a day of just trying to survive Bubs. But yeah, I'll let you guys know if I go to Pole. I don't think it's likely. I think that's me done now until after my operation, because mentally I just can't motivate myself to do it. I really can't. Every time I get a message from the girl that runs it, not my teacher, but the girl who runs it, I feel so anxious. So I think I just need to take a step back from it, to be honest. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. But anyway, I should get going. So I'll speak to you later. Hi guys, so I'm back to finally being able to do my sign off on a Saturday. It's so nice, I'm going back to a routine. Yeah, so Bubs and hubby at rugby currently. I'm just making my breakfast. So yeah, life is just incredibly disorganised at the moment. So I fully embrace any time I actually get like a chance at routine. Hence why, yeah, I completely forgot to actually press record when I went to weigh myself. Hence why it's a bit different to what it normally looks like. But it's good because I lost, I think it's like £2. I think it's £2. I'll obviously put the actual weight loss on there. Yeah, I think the craziness of last week in terms of like with my parents here and just all the just eating whatever the hell like is by my face has calmed. I've still been eating a lot of like sugar because this week has been very trying because of Bubs with his home education. Obviously it's his first proper week, like first full week of home education, and it has been incredibly emotionally trying, as you probably saw from the last clip when I went on my walk. So yeah, I was like, I'm just going to allow myself to just eat the comfort food because I need it right now. It's the only thing that's keeping me sane. So the fact that I lost 2 pounds, I'm quite surprised by. Also big development in terms of I've actually got in touch with my pole teacher as well as the woman that runs the pole class to say that I am not going to be continuing pole until after my operation, because it's just come to the point, I think mentally, like I've said to you guys, I just can't cope with the load of it because of like everything going on with Bubs and stuff. And I just think like with my back and just my sort of general energy levels are just so crap at the moment. I get anxious thinking about going to a pole class, like thinking of like how much like energy I've got to input into it, and I'm just like, I just can't do it. So yeah, I got in touch with them because I was like, originally I just got in touch with the woman who runs it to tell her I'm going to cancel going forward. She's not yet replied. And then I was like, no, I'll message my teacher as well because I can't just like disappear and not tell her. So I did like tell her about the fact she's like, my back is just sort of because I've not been able to do the exercises because I don't have the time to be able to do my stretches and stuff and be into that routine of doing my weights and things. I've just not like I can feel like my back is like I'm in agony with it a lot quicker than what I normally do. Like now I can feel like the pressure on my back from just standing here cooking my breakfast. So, and I can't sit down at the dining room table for long without it hurting my back, but that's been going on for a while. But it's just all these things just like build up. So yeah, I just think it's wise for me to just leave it off and I'm just going to concentrate on my running. I'm also, again, the woman that runs the classes, she's doing yoga, like half an hour yoga on a Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. So it's going to be a bit tough for me to try and make it because it's obviously after my run on a Sunday, but hopefully I can get into a routine of doing my run, and then as soon as I'm back from my run, come into the yoga class. So because it's online, it's like a Zoom thing, and I think that works out a lot better for me. So yeah, that's it go forward. So hopefully that can help in terms of with my flexibility, also with my strength and stuff. And then we just see after my operation how I get on. Yeah, I don't think there's any real point in me trying to build muscle because obviously I'm going to have at least 6 weeks off from doing any form of exercise. I'd rather just keep up the running to help me with trying to get some weight loss in before my operation. So yeah, and also mentally because it gives me time to myself and time away and stuff. So yeah, so that's how things are going. Like I said, don't really know what else to talk about. Next week is going to be a bit more busy with Bubs home ed because there's a lot of classes that haven't actually started, that didn't start this week. It's like his science classes, forest school and stuff, they actually start next week. So he's going to have things that he didn't have on this week that are going to be on next week. So next week is going to be even more of a bigger shift. But hopefully it will be better because we won't be sat there twiddling our thumbs thinking, what do we do? But then it would just be more difficult to get in his exercise books because obviously he still does maths and English, and I'm trying to get him to do some Italian, but more in a formal way. At the moment, the only thing we've been able to do with Italian is get him to have like a YouTube video like with Italian words on it and just have that in the background while he's playing. So I want him to be able to sit down and do some stuff with Muzzy, but I've got to go through Muzzy properly. I think the only problem with Muzzy is it's kind of like you have to be able to read to be able to do a lot of it, and same with Duolingo because I'd really love for him to get a membership, a Duolingo thing. But again, Duolingo is all about being able to read and knowing the words that you're hearing and stuff. So yeah, but anyway, my omelette's done, so I need to go and eat it, and then I need to try and get myself ready because I'm having to go out today to get birthday presents for Bubs, my husband, and my best mate Rosie, because yeah, these next few weeks are going to be chaos and I need to start planning on what I'm going to pack for Italy. My husband is taking Bubs out. There's like a local sort of farm thing and they've got like a dinosaur day, so my husband's going to take Bubs to that. It's the hottest day Like, we've had a massive heat wave in the UK at the moment, or in England at least. And it's going to be the hottest day today, so I feel terrible because my husband hates the heat. So I don't think they're going to last very long. So yeah, I don't know I feel really bad, but it's kind of like I just need the time to be able to go and get the shopping. So we'll just see how it goes. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. You could also follow me on social media. All the links will be down below. And on that note, I'll say love you guys, and I shall see you on the next video. Bye.